Yes, guys, welcome to your A-League match week. I don't even know anymore predictions. I know, that's cool. It's a cool name, right, for today, but it's been the title. And we got 6 games this weekend. We have a Melbourne derby to predict. We got a kind of big game on the Friday as well. We got a double header on the Friday. This is a really packed week before Christmas. As noted, so we've got 7 games, as I will also be including the game on the 23rd of December in this video, as I want to predict that as well. So, let's get right into it. First up, MacArthur versus Brisbane Roar. They both had, well, they both is a lie actually. MacArthur had a bye week last week because of their participation in the AFC Elite or the second Asian division, whatever you want to call it. Brisbane last week did, I believe, draw. As I do look. Nope, they won. So, yeah, I don't know what to think, but I'm going to go for Brisbane Roar 1-0 win here. I think it'll be close. Now let's get into the biggest game on the Friday, which is Western Sydney Wanderers versus Auckland FC. Both teams last week won their respective games, if I'm not mistaken. Drew. Western Sydney Wanderers drew 0-0 to Brisbane Roar. And Auckland FC did win. So, I'm going to go with an Auckland FC win here. 2-0. Now let's move into the Saturday games. As Newcastle Jets face Sydney FC. I remember last time this game happened, I believe Sydney FC ran them through the park. As Strasbourg literally just concedes to a team I've never heard of, as I'm watching that game in the background. Nice finish though. But yeah, Sydney FC, I believe, did actually batter them a lot, quite heavily. So, I'm going to go with a bold shout here and say Sydney FC win 4-1. I know it's crazy, but I don't want to be overconfident in the Jets right now. Now, let's move on to the biggest game of this weekend. The Melbourne derby 4 weeks ago. Melbourne City won this game 2-0. And I think this weekend it won't be any different. I think Melbourne City are in actually really good form. They play really good football. Melbourne victory don't look convincing. They barely won any of the last 5. Even a slug with a slow mind would predict a Melbourne City win here. I'm going with 2-0 again. I think it'll be duplicated. And I do think Melbourne victory will be dominated. I know Melbourne victory do have one matter, but that doesn't change my mind. That doesn't. Now let's move on to game 3 of this Saturday. Perth Glory versus Adelaide United. I will be honest with you, Perth Glory last weekend got narrowly beaten. I actually thought Perth Glory deserved a draw there. But we move on to this game. And once again, I'm going to be very clear with you. Adelaide United are starting to look less convincing by the week. Perth Glory are looking more convincing by the week. I'm going to go with Perth Glory. I'm going to go 1-0. And I do think Perth Glory is getting another win. They are in the top 8, by the way. There, I know. Now let's move on to the Sunday game. Wellington Phoenix versus Central Coast Mariners. I will be honest with you. Wellington Phoenix, mate, you're cooked. You are cooked. And I don't know what else to say to you other than you're cooked. Chiefy has to go if you want any sort of success. And I only see one winner here. It's Central Coast Mariners. Kiwi Bildo, mate. I'm sorry, okay, for always doubting you, but am I ever wrong with these predictions? No, mate. And my Auckland FC mates, yeah, they'll be happy when what I'm about to say. 3-1 Central Coast Mariners. Wellington Phoenix are going to get cooked. Cooked, I tell you. It's like putting some sausage in a frying pan and they are cooked to perfection. Oh, final game in this predictions video, 8:15 AM kickoff. Melbourne City versus MacArthur. If they do beat Melbourne, victory, I can see Melbourne City getting an easy win either way. But I feel like a derby win will give them more confidence. MacArthur, their midweek game is to catch up on the game what they missed last week, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, MacArthur. Last time they played also, I didn't even realize this, but Melbourne City also didn't play. So this fixture is rescheduled. But MacArthur, last time they played, they did get a draw against Melbourne, victory. Last time Melbourne City played, they got a 1-0 win against the Jets. And I will be honest with you here, Melbourne City should win this. Look, I have respect for MacArthur. I do actually rate them really highly. But still, I only see one winner here. Melbourne City, and I'm going with a 2-0 win. A bit of an update when it comes to the Boxing Day games. Yes, I haven't forgotten. Okay. The games are spread out over 4 days? 5 days? Yeah, games are spread out over 5 days. And your predictions video, I haven't figured this out yet. It's going to be on Christmas Day. Your Chelsea v Villa preview will be out on Christmas Eve. Or I might switch them around. Well, I'm going to have to sort something out, but I'm going to try get something up for the A-League predictions. I still need to figure out what I'm doing, because this one and the Chelsea preview are two of my favourite videos filmed, and I can't miss it for 1 week just because it's Christmas. So I will probably get these filmed on Christmas Day, and Chelsea Villa will be uploaded on Boxing Day, the preview. And then your A-League predictions will be out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So actually, I'm overcomplicating it in my head, but realistically, it's not that complicated. Your football roundup will be out on the 27th. I need to figure that out as well. Right, I'm going to film it Sunday. I'm going to film it on Monday the 20... No. I don't know what to actually do here. Jesus Christ, I'm thinking about this all here. Right, I'm filming it on Monday the 29th, and one A-League game will be cut out. So if I'm doing this on video, it's better than me trying to figure stuff out off camera, just because, so you know. Then there's obviously the January fixtures, which there are also games on the 1st. As we look at the back end of here. My brain. Yeah. So we have A-League. So we have, yeah, and then your A-League New Year's Day week fixtures will be out on the 31st. Right, I figured it out. It's so much confusing this time of year. Because it's so action-packed. But still, so much videos going to be out, and I'm so excited. And hopefully you will be getting a football roundup for the New Year's Day fixtures on the 6th. Or I'll do it on the 5th. And then I'll miss out an A-League game again. And then from after that, it should all be back to normal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.